distinguished professor of higher education here at Appalachian. He earned his PhD in higher education at the Florida State University, where he was named a Kellogg Fellow. He has served as an assistant dean of students and instructor at Moravian Community College in Mississippi. He was a staff associate at the Southern Regional Education Board in Atlanta and a member of the doctoral faculty in the Department of Curriculum and Instruction and the Center for the Study of Higher Education at the University of Memphis. He joined the Appalachian faculty in 1990, 25 years. Professor Claxton was a faculty member at Harvard's Summer Institute for the Management of Lifelong Education from 1985 to 1996, where his focus was on effective teaching of adult learners. At the University of Memphis, he directed the Institute for Academic Improvement, supported by the Fund for the Improvement of Post-Secondary Education. The national project was designed to help colleges and universities serve adult learners more effectively. In 1989, he and the Honorable Christine Durham, Chief Justice of the state of Utah, created the Leadership Institute in Judicial Education. Chuck is a widely published scholar and author, and his major areas of interest include leadership, diversity, the integration of organizational and individual change, college and university curriculum design, and the role of the community college in the United States. He received a Salute to Faculty Award from the Adult Student Association of the University of Memphis and an Outstanding Service Award in our own Wright College of Education. He was named a distinguished graduate of the Florida State University's Higher Education Program and a research fellow by the Project for the Study of Adult Learning at Illinois State University. In the Wright College of Education, he coordinated 2 faculty development efforts, the Project on Peer Review and the Project on Diversity. I could go on and on, but I don't want to talk longer than Chuck. Let me introduce our distinguished colleague, Dr. Claxton. Chuck?
Okay. The comments about Florida State University, he's doing that because he has his doctorate in community college education from an institution that is pretty good, but it's not like the one I went to. It's UCLA. There's this ongoing conversation between me and him, and of course, I'm sure that I'm right. As I sat and listened to the presentations by the students, I think to myself, this is a very, very tough spot to follow presentations that are so eloquent and so powerful, and I just really appreciate what you all have done. I consider it a privilege to have a chance to speak with you just very briefly today. My purpose with the graduates is not to give advice, but I would like to pass along a few reminders, because I think that it seems to me that higher education is under greater criticism today than ever in all the time that I've been working in higher education. Some of the criticism is warranted, some of the criticism is absolutely off base, and I take the time to speak to that today to those of you who are graduates, because I think these are perilous times for higher education, but I also think it is a time that, because of its challenge, with wisdom and forethought, we can do our part to guide those changes in ways that are helpful to us. So I'm going to give you just a few reminders. One is develop an appropriate balance in your life. One of the biggest issues that all of us in higher education and lots of other settings too is to not just be on the run, frantic at a frenetic pace all the time. So I do mean balance between personal life and the work life. But at a deeper level, I want to talk about a balance that is less spoken of in higher education and in other settings too. I'm referring to the balance between your inner life and your outer life. The outer life of a teacher, for example, is focused on curriculum design, class preparation, for example. The outer life of an administrator is concerned with the management of resources, personnel evaluation, strategic planning, etc. The inner life is different. And the inner life, because of the competitive, fast pace of our lives and lots of other circumstances in our culture, the inner life receives much less attention, but I want to hold that up for our reflection today. The inner life refers to the ongoing conversation each of us has with ourselves about what we value, about our disappointments, about our joy, about our frustrations. It's about what we yearn for at the deepest levels of our being. It also means listening to our inner teacher, the voice that guides us toward a life that is characterized by meaning, even when times are hard. Those who find the most meaning are those who focus on the intersection between their outer life and their inner life. As Parker Palmer puts it, those who skimp on the inner life will do very well, will not do very well with their outer life either. Another comment, another reminder I want to pass along to you is, it also comes from Parker Palmer, and this is the reminder. The foundation of any culture lies in the way it answers the following question. Where does power reside? This question points our attention to the need for social justice, something you've learned a lot about during your time here as a graduate student. You, not only the students, but everyone else here, family and friends, you've also learned about the need for social justice through the media. Michael Brown, Ferguson, Missouri. Eric Garner, New York City. Walter Scott, North Charleston. And most recently, Freddie Gray, New York City. All unarmed black men, and all killed for no clear reason. No matter what our political leanings may be, all of us would surely agree that there is something very wrong in this country around race. You realize that the men whose names I've called had many things in common. For example, no job, little education, and prior run-ins with the police. But the commonality that stands out most for me is that they were all powerless. On the other hand, the good news is that knowledge is power. As educators, you and I can work for social justice by helping those who live on the margins learn what they need to take charge of their own learning and of their own lives. We are also providing the kind of education that many of our students will need as they work for social justice in their own areas of work and community. I hope these two reminders will be helpful to you as you and your colleagues confront the challenges of what we see now as a radically changing environment for higher education. In closing, those of us on the faculty want you to know that we are committed to your well-being in your professional life and in your personal life. We pledge to always do our best to maintain and to enhance the vitality of this program. Why do I make that pledge? Because we want you to always be proud to say, I graduated from the higher education program at Appalachian State University.